Alright guys, this is Tacho here, and we're playing some Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars, and we've got a new update this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at the gacha. This is okay. 5 summons for a ticket, that's not bad. Not as good as the 3-year anniversary where we only had to do 3 summons to get a ticket, but 5 summons for a ticket is pretty good for a normal banner. Alright, let's take a look at the rates. So there's a 2.5% chance to get the new Illumi as a 5-star, and a 1.5% chance to summon Canadia as a 4-star. Okay, so those are the 2 new units, and then we have a 12% chance to get any regular 6-star, which is pretty good, and there's actually some really good units on this banner by the looks of it. I can see Fighter Meruem 92 and Sniper Meruem 83. Both of those new Gone cards, the really badass ones from the 3-year anniversary. I see Wizard Netero, Lord Jing, Sniper Zeno. I think that's Wizard Crollo there. Yeah, so basically there's really damn good cards on this banner, and Healer Pitou too, I think. So if you're looking to get some really good units, then this might not be a bad banner to summon on. And then we have a 41% chance for a 5-star. Pretty good because there's actually really good 5-stars on this banner. And then we have a 43% chance for 4 stars, and you have a chance to summon Sniper Meruem as a 4-star there. So if you can summon him as a 4-star, that means you can feed him 4-star auras, and he's probably the best 4-star unit in the whole game. So really awesome. This looks like a pretty good banner, but I have a lot of gems, and I'm really just going to use those to climb in Heaven's Arena first, and once I reach the top floor, I'll probably decide to use some of the remaining stones I have to summon on this banner. Alright, but let's take a look at what the new units do. Let's see if they're any good. Alright, so here's the Illumi card. Okay, he's a fighter type, and he's got 7,420 health, doing 6,250 damage, and he hits once. And it looks like his skill for 5 seconds... What does that say? Huh. Okay, his skill is a little confusing. I think what it says is he's gonna give one selected enemy 6 times damage, and then he's also gonna put up a reflect damage for your team to all enemies in range. I think that it's a bit confusing the way they worded this here. I'm not sure exactly. So you might want to double check and do a Google Translate just to make sure I'm not wrong here, but from what it looks like, he's going to give one enemy that you pick 6 times damage, and then all of your allies are going to reflect damage to all the enemies in range, which is pretty good because we know that characters that reflect damage, such as Sniper Zeno and Fighter Yuppie, when they reflect damage, they are also recovering their skill points in the process. So this is a really good way to loop your skills faster, and even more once you get SP bonus to any character you want in the second ability system, if they don't already have it. So this is a pretty cool ability actually, it's not bad. It only lasts for 5 seconds though. I wish it probably lasted maybe like 10 to 12 seconds to just make it a little easier to do it. And I don't know what his SP cost is going to be, so maybe he can loop this and maybe not, I don't know. If he can loop it though, that's pretty good. And then his support skill is 5 times damage, plus 2 speed, plus 3 range, and plus 450 defense. Actually not as good as the OG Lord Illumi from back in the day that has a way better support skill than this. So I guess he's a little lackluster in terms of that. And then for abilities, he's got no push, all immunities, SP4, map heal level 60, fighter killer level 30, and no parameter down. Pretty good abilities. You may want to give him stuff like SP bonus and no stun in the second ability system just to make him a little better. And then we have Canadia here, or Canary. Her name like varies depending on what you're watching. I think in one of the translations that I had first seen for Hunter x Hunter, she was Canary, but her name is literally spelled Canadia, so I guess that's what her name is. I don't know. Comment down below, guys, what you think her name is. But anyway, she's a tanker type. She's got 4,280 health, doing 3,280 damage in one hit. And her ability, it looks like, for 15 seconds, all allies are going to get 750 defense, and then you're going to cut physical attacks by 50%. Okay, that's not a bad team buffing skill there. Pretty solid defensive ability. And then her support skill is Zoldyck family members, so that kind of sucks actually that it doesn't include the butlers, but it's all Zoldyck family members such as Killua, Silva, Zeno, Illumi, all those guys are going to get 5.5 times damage, plus 2 speed, plus 3 range, and plus 500 defense. And then for abilities, she's got no paralysis, no parameter down, map heal level 40, 100 stun, no push, and HP up level 19. So pretty okay abilities. Actually, HP up 19, I think that might be the highest HP boost I've seen in the game. Because I know the one that gives HP up 2000 is HP level 15. That's not a bad one for the second ability system, especially on healer type characters that really make use of having high HP. So okay, we got two pretty okay units there. Let's take a look at Treasure Hunt. Okay, it's still this one versus the Zodiacs, and you can still have a chance to win those special evolution materials like this one here. So I would say definitely keep playing it if you want those materials, because those, you don't really get to win those too often. And of course, Heaven's Arena is still going on. I haven't really had too much time to grind up, but I will. Right before the end, I'll probably grind to get to the top floor, and then whatever stones I have remaining, I'll use to summon on that banner. Alright, let's take a look at Hunter Association stuff. Alright, nothing new over there. Let's take a look at Restricted. Okay, we have a new mission here. This one is, it looks like you're only allowed to use Manipulator Nen types. Alright, we're definitely going to have to play that before I end the video. Doesn't seem like it's going to be too tough. And then we have this new mission here versus Illumi. Let's take a look at what you can win. Okay, beating the silver one 50 times on Restricted will get you 2 of the 2-star auras and 2 aura evolution materials. Pretty basic stuff, and I think the red one as well will give you a aura evolution material if you beat it 50 times. So that could be worth it, because the red one is really easy to do. And we also have these special event missions here where you fight against Kite, and these are going to boost your rank XP, I believe, by a ton. So if you need some rank XP, this is definitely the maps you want to be playing, and you can only play each one of them one time, so take that in mind. Make sure you don't want to waste these missions. I'm already at the max rank level, so I can't really put these missions to good use. But if you're not at rank 500, then this is definitely something you want to do. Alright, but I guess let's go ahead and play this Hunter Association mission. I'm going to need to build a team with only manipulator types. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so who are we going to take here? I don't think I can use W cards either. Alright, well, we're definitely taking Lord Illumi. He's probably one of the best manipulator types in the game still, even though the game has been... It's been quite a while since he came out, so he's stood the test of time. This is one unit that I don't think he's ever going to lose usefulness, just because his support skill is so powerful. Alright, let's also take Lord Morel for invincibility. Let's take Wizard Zazan and Wizard Poof as well, and for the last slot, I guess we can take either Welfin or Kaluto. I think we'll take Welfin, actually, because I don't have too many big damage dealers on this team. Okay, so let's rearrange the order a little bit here. Yeah, that looks okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and take on the mission. And just as I'm about to do that, the day changed. This also happened in my Jump Ore collection video. The day changed on me while I was recording. So I'll be able to do some daily missions now to get a couple of prizes. But we're not going to waste time doing that. Alright guys, we're back. After the day changed, the game conveniently decided to crash on me, so I had to restart the app. But anyway, here we are, we're back. And just like I said, we're going to play that manipulator-only mission. I didn't even read the requirements, actually. Let's take a look at what they want us to do here. Okay, the first one is beat all the maps. This one here is, on map 1, you can only use skills up to 2 times. On this one here, on map 2, you're not allowed to change any characters. This one here is do 300,000 damage to Shower Poof on map 3. And on map 4, no one is allowed to die. And then on map 5, don't pick up any items. Okay, it seems pretty standard. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, I'm only allowed to use manipulators, so let's hope that there's one on the friends list. Okay, we have Fighter Poof. I'll probably take him. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take Fighter Poof. And this one actually has second abilities. Let's take a look at what he's given him. Okay, Fighter Killer, Map Heal, SP4 and SP bonus, and no poison. Okay, we'll take this guy. Fighter Poof is a pretty okay card. He's good at attacking all the opponents, but I sacrificed mine, I think, into Fighter Hisoka to get ranged attack. Okay, on this map, I'm only allowed to use skills 1 time. Okay, we're up against, what's his name, Shalnark up there, and he used the skill, but we didn't even need to use any skills ourselves there. Okay, on this map, don't change characters. I'm going to go ahead and use invincibility just in case they try to pull some funny business on us and mess us up. Okay, Zazan just did range -7 to my characters, so we had to walk through the puddle there to get to her. Okay, map 3 here. On this one, I gotta do a lot of damage in 1 hit to Poof. So we're gonna switch into... Well, actually, I don't even know if Welfin's gonna be able to do it. He doesn't have Tanker Killer. Alright, so maybe we'll try to do it with this Fighter Poof here. I don't know which Poof. I think this Healer Poof here is the one you gotta do it on, because a whole bunch of Poof cards just showed up on the map there. Okay, we weren't able to do it actually, because Poof doesn't really do that much damage. That's not what he's good at. He's mainly just a crowd control unit. So I'm going to have to try again and use a different unit to get that one done. Okay, this one here, no one's allowed to die. That shouldn't be too tough. Okay, Illumi just buffed himself. I'm going to use invincibility there. Okay, 2 times damage. That's not going to bother us. We have invincibility. Okay, and 1 more map to go after this. Okay, don't pick up any items. So there's a heart-shaped item in... They're being blocked by the smoke, actually. They're trying to hide it, so you might accidentally walk into them. I'm going to use Wizard Poof on Lord Morel to give him max SP, and then we're going to use his skill. Okay, the enemy Morel removed all our stuff there. He removed invincibility and parameter ups. But that's not too big a deal. I think actually Welfin can finish him off, because Welfin's got Lord Killer. Okay, he didn't finish him off, but he came close. And then we're going to use Fighter Poof there. Okay, we ended up picking up the hearts, so we're not going to be able to clear this one. And he healed himself too, but then we just shredded him in no time at all. So you may want to use characters that have no parameter down there to be able to take care of that guy. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the video. That kind of sucked, guys. I'm sorry we didn't get to clear all the requirements in one go there, but I gave it my best shot with a team that I wasn't really sure about. So anyway, this is your boy Tacho signing out, guys. I guess the next video I do is probably going to be some summons, and I didn't forget about the team building video, guys. I was just waiting to get one particular unit to be able to really showcase certain team types, and that is this guy, but I haven't managed to level him up to level 99 yet. So once I do that, we're going to make the team building video, and I'm going to show you guys a whole bunch of different team setups for the game. So yeah, as always, this is Tacho signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, cheers, have a great day, and I hope to see you again next time.